A 2 to 4% salary increase is not a raise.
What?
This is bullshit.
My job decided they were going to give me a 2% raise this year.
You need to ask for 10%, 15% every single year.
5%? Is this a joke?
Give me my money.
If you truly want to do pay for performance, you're going to have 10 to 20% raises.
If you're getting a raise in 2026, it might be a peanut butter raise.
Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't like, but we can't really quit because we got to get the money to pay the bills that they say it's important to pay. What the?
You know, when you're worth so much more than what you're getting paid and you just are like 1%, 2% raise? Really? That's what we doing today? That's what we doing today. It destroys morale. It also destroys your feeling of self-worth sometimes when it's like, okay, I'm at this job. I'm grateful to have the job. You know, it just makes you think. However, I know that I am being played in a way. I would say that people are playing in your face with these 1% and 2% raises. Give it up.
Give me my money. Okay. Give me my money. Okay. Give me my money.
And right now, you know, the cost of living is high. People need more to survive. It's sad. Watch this.
A 2 to 4% salary increase is not a raise. That's what we call a cost of living adjustment. The next step above that is a merit increase, which means they're paying you for the performance that you had in the past year. And that generally ranges anywhere from 5 to 9%. But a real raise and promotion is going to be anywhere from 10 to 20%. And that's why people are always job hopping, because companies think these little 2 to 4% salary increases mean something. With the cost of inflation, I'm sorry, 2 to 3% ain't going to cut it if they want to keep talent.
Bullshit.
What?
This is bullshit.
4%. I actually got 5% last year. I got 5% last year and I got 4% this year. So I've actually got less of an increase this year. And you're saying they've had their best year yet? Okay. And I'm sure their best year yet wasn't even a 4% increase in profit. But you're giving me 4%. And the price of life is going up 33%, 20%, 33%. And you're giving me 4%. Okay, so I actually got a pay reduction. And I'm actually still struggling in life. So, am I supposed to be grateful for that? Okay. I didn't even say thanks. What am I thanking you for?
So I saw this video the other day where the guy was talking about 1% raises and 2% raises, because right now it's that time of the year where people have those discussions about money, about their salaries, about their increases, bonuses, all those things. And the guy was saying, what you expect me to do with this 2% raise? And I know there's a lot of people out there that will say, well, that's better than nothing. When you spent the last year working hard and you sit down for those performance reviews or financial talks with your manager and they say, oh, you're going to get a 2% or 1% raise, that is devastating. Watch this.
My job decided they were going to give me a 2% raise this year. Now, what the hell am I going to do with 2%? That equals out to about $50 a check. Now, you know, rent went up way more than that last year. Health insurance went up. My auto insurance went up. And y'all have a nerve to present me with 2% like it's supposed to be a reward. Like this is like, ooh, congratulations, 2%. Like that's not a raise, baby. Inflation is higher than that. Everything has went up. It's like we're working backwards. Literally, we're making less money than last year. And they consider that a raise. Like, ooh, it's raise benefits time. This is all a sham. We're working backwards. This is actually slavery at this point. We're working for free. Not only do we have to pay all these taxes, because you have to, whatever salary you make, you have to automatically deduct about 12 to 15,000 off of that annual salary, because that goes to taxes. The first 3 months of this year, we're working for free to pay back taxes to the government that's sending our money overseas. This whole system needs to be restructured. This whole system is not working for the people. We're working backwards. I'm literally making less money than last year, and everything continues to go up. 2%? What the?
You need to ask for 10%, 15% every single year.
If your employer is not willing, what are your thoughts?
I think you should ask every single year. Certainly you won't get 10 to 15% every single year. However, if you are at a company for your current role for 2 years, and you don't get promoted and you don't get paid, you need to leave. It's very much in my mentality called the up or out. In 2 years, you need to be promoted and given a raise every 2 years. Or
Up or out.
Up or out. You either go up or you have to leave every 2 years, because there is a study that has shown that if you are at a company for 2 years or more and you are not getting that raise, you are going to make significantly less over your lifetime. And I'm not about that.
Give me my money.
5%? Is this a fucking joke? That's not even covering inflation.
So people, including myself, say stay grateful for what you have. But also it ruins the morale sometimes to think that you're working so hard and getting not so little, but it's not adding up. Your worth is not being seen in these paychecks.
As a consultant, this is one of my struggles. So part of my job is to really convince executive leadership why 1 to 3% isn't going to make it. It's not going to cut it. If you truly want to do pay for performance, you're going to have 10 to 20% raises. You're going to have big raises, and companies are afraid of that. Raises of 1 to 3% just aren't going to cut it. It's really unfortunate because there's some big headlines recently on peanut butter raises. So just give everybody 3%. Yeah, that's not good. That's really bad.
Give me my money.
If you're getting a raise in 2026, it might be a peanut butter raise. That means that companies are going to give identical raises across the board to all of their employees. Hence the term peanut butter. They're spreading the money evenly out. Everyone's going to get the same percentage increase. This is according to research from compensation expert PayScale, which found that 44% of companies are doing this year. Peanut butter raises were started during the Great Depression when companies had tighter budgets and they still wanted to give people raises. This was a way to do it easily without blowing a lot of money.
So what is the average percentage when it comes to raises and bonuses? What's the average percentage? Let's look it up. We're going to look it up. Now, this is why people are upset with the 1%, the 2%. Yes, okay. We're going to take it into perspective that some people do not have jobs right now. But those who do and who are working hard, you're expecting more than 1 and 2%.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think about these 1% raises, these 2% raises. Of course, we still have these layoffs going on. It's a lot. It's a lot going on in this job market. It's very stagnant, and it's, the numbers are out there as far as the job market, job creation, so on and so forth. You can look it up yourself. Again, I'm not coming from a place of ungratefulness. I'm always grateful. Of course, there are people out there who do not have a job at all. So I understand that getting the 1% and the 2% is something that is a blessing for some. But when you're in it, right, you're in it and you're the one who's receiving that 1 and 2%, I can also empathize with these people. It's not a great situation to be in. You're giving your all to these jobs, but these jobs are not giving their all to you. And it makes you feel resentment. It makes you feel like, what do you think about me? You say I'm doing a great job. However, you're not compensating for that. You're not rewarding for that. The whole purpose of going to work is to be rewarded with a paycheck. And if you are doing a great job I talked about this before, going above and beyond, take a look at that video. If you're going above and beyond, you expect to be compensated for that effort. And a lot of people at this point in time are not. Well, I just wanted to talk about that. I saw that video earlier this week and I just wanted to share that here. Let me know what you think in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Oh, hold up. I want to share this viral TikTok. A guy was on here expressing his emotions regarding the 9-to-5 rat race. And I believe it resonated with so many people, which is why it became viral. Take a look at this.
What the are we doing on this earth, man? Every day, most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't like, but we can't really quit because we got to get the money to pay the bills that they say it's important to pay. What the is the point of this life, man? We go to grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free. Why the do we pay for lights? Well, that's just the way it is. You. I'm tired of all this. That's just the way it is, boo. This whole system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big ass plantation, man. A big ass plantation. What the are we doing here? There are days I don't want to be on this earth. And I'm not saying I want to unalive myself and nothing like that. But I'm tired, man. It's like, what the is the point of any of this? To work till we 60, 70 years old? Most of us ain't gonna live to see 50. But we gotta work to maybe retire. Man, you and all that, man. I don't give about who president, left, right, and all this dumbass. I'm tired of this whole game, man. It's a big ass game. It's a big ass charade. America is a plantation. I don't give a what nobody got to say about it, man. It's exhausting. Like, I don't even want to look for another job. I'm going to walk in there. They going to ask me, why do you even want this job? Because I need some money to pay the bills that they tell me is important to pay. Get the out of here, man.